Hey guys, I'm just here to do a little update. I hope you guys enjoy the gameplay of Little Planet 3, playing the dumbest level ever by Stomp in the background, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. I just want to make a quick little update to explain myself and what's going on in the future of my channel. I would like to start off with the Fall Cybertron playthrough, the Combaticons Combined part video. That got a lot of views, and I'm very grateful for that. Just wish there'd be more likes, but I enjoy the views, but appreciate that. But not to get off topic, I am planning on finishing the Fall Cybertron playthrough. I don't want this to be like Modern Warfare 2, the remastered, where I do a few videos and then I don't complete it. I don't want to do that again. I actually genuinely want to complete Fall Cybertron, so I am going to complete Fall Cybertron by possibly the end of. I want to say probably by the end of May, by then, but no promises. So the Fall Cybertron playthrough is going to be finished hopefully by May. Just haven't really had time or passion to really just play some video games lately. Cause lately I've actually just been exploring some other options and other things I'd like to do for my future. Lately I haven't really been playing video games. I have been just more or less been playing Little Planet, but not really playing it, more as I'm making stuff. Like as you can see, my little character, he's wearing a costume that I made. I've been doing a lot of that in my spare time on Little Planet. Which I've actually made quite a few. I just actually finished completing one a few hours ago of this video I was making, but yeah, I've been just doing that. I'm not sure if anyone will be interested in those videos where I will make costumes in Little Planet and upload them, because I did do a Victory Saber one a while back and it didn't really perform very well, so I wasn't sure if that was something you guys would want to see more of. But also, this has been in the back of my mind for a while. I've actually been wanting to make I wanted to make a second channel where I would do some voiceover work. I don't really have much experience in voiceover work, but I would like to get into it, if that makes sense. Like, cause I have a lot of respect and passion for voice acting, and it's something I've always wanted to do, especially with seeing independent projects like Murder Drones or Hell of a Boss taking off with all the great casts that they got there. Like Murder Drones, especially Michael Kovac, who's also in Angel Dust in Hazbin Hotel, has been one of my biggest inspirations of why I want to get into voice acting. Because I just love Michael Kovac's range and his performances, and personally I would like to do that eventually. So I've been thinking about just making a second channel where I will voice over some comic dubs of random series that I probably like. I was thinking about doing some Murder Drones comics, because I've been really into Murder Drones, and I just can't get enough of that, and I just really love Michael Kovac's performances, and but yeah, that's something I've been wanting to do. I'm not sure if anyone would be interested in it, but if I do end up making the channel, I'll make a video about it saying that, hey, I'm over here doing this, and which also goes back to Murder Drones. Murder Drones has had a big impact on my life, where I have been wanting to, because seeing Liam Vickers bring his vision to life after like struggling to get a pilot off the ground, it's just very inspiring for me to see, as I also have been writing my own series, like not to be animated or anything, just kind of like my own. I've been throwing around concepts and ideas for my own story. I would like to pitch one day to, whether it be a big studio, or if I did it myself independently. Preferably, I like to do it independently, because I want to have that creative freedom. And and be able to tell the story I want. Because the story I want to tell is I want to tell a story that doesn't pull punches, and that will tackle some harder topics like war, depression, and all that. I want like a it stars a clone essentially, and that's all. I'm not gonna spend too much, but it stars a clone who just struggles to find his own individuality and his place in the world. Basically, it's kind of like Star Wars: The Clone Wars meets Greek mythology and all, or Norse mythology, all that kind of stuff. Like honestly, it's a mixture of a whole bunch of genres, and I've just been trying to like tie this into a cool little narrative of it, of of this clone who has known nothing about war, trying to find something else in his life worth living for. Now that his entire his family, which would be the other clones, are all gone, and now he's just struggling to find his place in the galaxy. Like that's kind of, so like I kind of want it to be like adventures, and also just deal hard topics like grief, depression, and anger, and all that kind of stuff, and war. And I also wanted to tackle the issue of like slavery, because because they're clones, and I've been inspired by Star Wars: The Clone Wars, where like they really don't have, the clones didn't have rights, and that's not really gone much into besides the latest episode of the Bad Batch. No, I mean not the latest episode of the Bad Batch, but one of the episodes of the Bad Batch. But that didn't really end up going anywhere. It just kind of, I mean it did, but I mean it didn't really change for the clones, because now they got screwed over in the end. But I wanted to tackle something like that more in depth though than the Clone Wars did. And there's also some Western elements that I've been incorporating, and a lot of mythology with Greek, Norse, and all those type of things. Like I've just been wanting to do that, just mix my own series, kind of like that. Also, some Dragon Ball inspiration as well, because I have all these cool concepts of forms and like technology that I want to use in the series. But yeah, I'm still throwing ideas. I don't really know if I'm gonna actually start writing this down to share with everybody, but it is something that I've been kind of coming up with ideas in my spare time. And also another thing I want to try to I want to try to I want to start doing is also I would like to I would like to just talk about certain events. I'm not sure if I will go through this, but I would like to talk about certain topics that are happening in the world or in the media. I'd like to cover like news, or like just talk about things like movies, the upcoming movies, games, and give my thoughts and opinions on them. As I really like to talk about things and share my passions with people, but I haven't really been doing that lately. It's just kind of been me playing video games and just kind of like commentating, which is nice, but I also like to have variety, because I don't want to be doing the same thing over and over again. But yeah, I was thinking I wanted to do reviews. I just don't know if I could do it, and also just because I don't really have the greatest form of income currently, so I can't really afford to be getting stuff just to review, because like without any promises of getting any revenue back. But hopefully one day, when I start actually putting work into this channel, I can start making revenue. But yeah, because honestly, being a YouTuber is not my ideal job, but it'd be a good job to have, because I would be able to share and talk to people about things I like, and that we could all have like a sense of community. I would like to do that one day, though it's not exactly where it's not my main priority though, because personally, I just feel like I don't have the personality or the charisma to run a successful YouTube channel. As most of the time in my videos, I rather just let the gameplay do it, but that doesn't really bring anything unique though, because it's just, you could go watch someone else's gameplay. So that's why I've been trying to talk more lately. I haven't been talking for the Fall Cybertron one because it's an older game, and I want people to experience the story. I don't want to be talking over when the characters are like having quotes or anything. But maybe in a future playthrough I will start talking more. There was a game I wanted to get that was coming up. I don't remember though what it was called. Oh yeah, no, my bad. Jedi Fallen Survivor. How could I forget about that? I actually do want to do a live playthrough of Jedi Fallen Survivor. Well, not live playthrough, but I want to do a playthrough of it. I'll probably stream it. So I want to do that because even though my God of War Ragnarok streams weren't successful, I still enjoyed making the Ragnarok streams, as I love that game, and I really hope Jedi Fallen Survivor will like reinvigorate my my thirst for gaming again, because I love the first game, Jedi Fallen Order. That was a great game, though I just wish it had more. But hopefully, Jedi Survivor will have more this time, which I'm so pumped for that. Also, I want to try to at least get one video a month, as so I don't have to like force myself to do it weekly, but I'm not leaving you guys for like 3 months or so, as I think the last upload I had was the MW2 stream, I think, and yeah, I'm just looking at that, I'm like, wow, like I'm like over 3 months or something at this point. So yeah, I want to at least try to get one video out, at least on this channel, which I'm not gonna make a promise, because that's what I don't like making promises I can't keep. But that's what I want to try to do. Is I want to try to do one video at least a month. That's kind of my plan going forward. And as for what I will be uploading, I'll be uploading video games, but I'd rather be playing things that I currently enjoy rather than playing something that's like current at the moment. With the exception of Fallen Order, I'm gonna be playing the shit out of that. I mean, not Fallen Order, I mean Survivor. Hopefully it's good, but like I'm not gonna I'm probably gonna like upload some more Little Big Planet, and I'm just gonna upload what I want. Like I'll be because I've had another concept for a series I would like to start. Because I was talking earlier about how I've been making costumes lately in Little Planet. I would like to do showcases of the costumes I make, and just share them, or sometimes just share or make an individual costume, and just share the backstory of the character it's based on, or some info on it, and just talk about the series that it's from, and just share my love of that and the passion of that. Like just recently, I made Uzi Dorman from Murder Drones, and yeah, I'm quite happy about that because I've been like really loving Murder Drones, and I cannot wait for the next episode. But yeah, please comment down if that was something you guys would be interested to see. Also, one thing I'd like to ask as well is I don't really like asking people to do stuff, but if you guys like what little content I post, I would appreciate a subscribe, because the more I have the more subscribers I have, the more motivated I am to bring content, because it shows me more people want to see what I have to say or show, and hopefully I could, like I said previously, I could build this channel where it can be my source of income one day, and then maybe I can end up funding projects like that series I was talking about earlier. That's my passion project. There's more. I don't want to forget. Oh yeah, that's right. So yeah, there was that idea for the series, and another idea I had that I would like to do is just kind of making show tutorials of how to make certain things, like certain costumes. I probably wouldn't make the progress of how I'm making a specific costume, because when I make a costume in Little Planet, it means it's my touch. I don't really like to share my costumes in Little Planet, because I don't like it when people will actually take my costumes and take credit for them, and I just don't like doing that, because I've had it to me, because I'm a big Little Planet fan ever since Little Planet 2. Actually, I've been playing since 1, but Little Planet 2 is when I really got into it. I made costumes even back then, and I had a lot of them taken from me from someone I trusted, and that's why I don't really give away my costumes in this game anymore. I just kind of keep them to myself. But I would like to show, but I would like maybe show some tips for people of what to do or how to make custom stickers, or or what pieces to use for certain characters, or like how to make eyes on the White Bat helmet or stuff like that. That's something I would like to probably do. Yeah. But with that being said, yeah, the main thing I would like to do to shake up my content is either just make a second channel and do some comic dubs, or I could just upload them here if everyone that's watching this is willing or is okay with that. Cause I know the YouTube algorithm can be an absolute pain in the ass sometimes, because like that's also been in the back of my mind, is because I feel like since I posted so much Ghost Recon in the beginning stages of my channel, I feel like the algorithm doesn't really like it when I upload something on things. I could be wrong. I don't really know exactly how the algorithm works, but yeah, like or it could just be if I don't upload gaming content, it won't do well, which I am concerned about, which is why I'm concerned in the second channel. Yeah. Also, another thing I would like to do is probably streaming. I would like to stream more rather than recording, because I can just stream and then it uploads immediately. I don't have to worry about editing or doing any of that. I can just stream, and then when I'm done, it's uploaded. Yeah, I don't know. I was thinking about like streaming some of my favorite levels of Little Big Planet, or maybe even doing a stream of me making a costume. Even though I said I don't really like sharing them, but I don't know. I could kind of show everyone the process of how I make a costume or something like that in this game. Oh, and I don't know, just thought about another concept that I would like to do. I used to have this concept that I've been playing around. Is like maybe like Throwback Thursday, where I'll play like an older game, obviously limited because considering I don't have any older hardware, but I'll probably play something like from like before the PS3, maybe a little bit early during it. Like I was like maybe I'll play like Republic Commando or something like that. Like just like call it like Throwback Thursday, or like maybe play some Mega Man, or yeah, stuff like that. Or I don't know. To be honest, I'm just kind of still thinking of the concept for it, but yeah, there's just like I have a bunch of ideas that I'm not sure if I want to proceed forward with. Yeah. But yeah, in the meantime, I'm probably going to try to do some practicing on some voice work on a specific comic I find, and I'll probably upload it to this channel and see how it goes. But another thing I would like to ask before I leave off from here is, if you do enjoy my content, like I've said previously, please like and subscribe and share the video if you really did enjoy it, because it would really help me to grow the channel. As honestly, being a YouTuber honestly would be a pretty cool career to have, and the more obtainable it is, the more it looks like it's obtainable, the more motivated I'll be. As like it's kind of like, if I can see the results that people actually like my content, then yeah, I'll try to push forward harder for more content. Because I'm still just trying to figure out exactly what I want to do in my life, and if I can have YouTube on the side to help me, that'd be very much appreciated. Also, another thing I would like to do on this channel is I would like to be more active, as I don't really respond to comments a lot because I don't really check on this YouTube channel a lot. So I would something going forward with, I would at least like to check my channel at least by the end of the week, each week. So by the end of the week, I will check for what comments are left and try to get back to everyone as soon as possible. So yes, I want to try to make more of an effort in being more active on the channel and with the community. So yeah, I apologize for that, and I will do better. I will try to be more active and more responsive. But yeah, I think that's everything I have for today. And so I'll just leave you guys with the rest of the gameplay. And I hope you guys will like and subscribe and stick around and see what I have in store for the future. With that being said, everyone, take care and have a wonderful day.
That's all that. Well, I just can't forget. I can't do that. But there's everything. And this is we will. But the fun thing. But that's how you go to there. And this is we. But that's how you go to there. This is we will. And there's out. But the fun thing was, I just get. Where